welcome back guys, welcome back. I've got some updates to my Packet radio station. Check this out. Right, so first I've got this desktop charger for the D74, which is really nice. It's absolutely brilliant. It doesn't create any noise on the band at all, because what I was originally going to do was just run like an extra DC power cable to my power supply and just do it that way. But this just does exactly the same thing. It just keeps the battery charged, and you can run full power with it in this cradle, no problem at all. And you can see here I've also got a fist mic plugged in as well. It's really cool. This radio is just absolutely amazing that you can be talking on Packet and then you can literally just go over to a 2 meter or 77 frequency and just do like a normal voice conversation, which I've done a couple of times whilst we've been working out what's going on with the Packet side of things, just checking signals and stuff like that. It's absolutely brilliant. So this just sits here. It's connected by Bluetooth to the Raspberry Pi over there on the desk, and you see it's just sitting there chugging away, doing its stuff, doing the data communications. Now over on the Raspberry Pi there's been a few developments. Obviously I'm using, in the last video I was using this QT Term TCP. Well, John Wiseman, who makes this software, has actually been doing some updates as we've been going along, because I think I'm one of the very few people that are actually still using this software now. But he's managed to iron out a few bugs that I'd kind of pointed out, and at one point I actually started causing a lot of havoc on the bands because my terminal was responding to basically any connection anywhere it would connect. So there was definitely like an issue there. But what's nice about this now is you can put this in tabbed mode, so you can literally have different connections on here on these tabs at the bottom. I haven't got any going on, but say you could have like the node GB7 KUX on one, you could have a direct connection with another ham radio operator running whatever terminal software they're using. You can have like a direct conversation with them via chat. So you can basically connect to multiple things with these tabs, which is so cool. And then you've obviously still got your monitor. You can see exactly what's going on. I've been doing a lot of learning about this sort of thing just by using it and diving in. Basically everybody sees everything. It might seem obvious to people that are using this and Packet radio in general, but basically in this kind of terminal kind of window, monitor window here, anyone can see anything. So it's possible just to sit here and just look at this, and you can kind of almost like work out what's going on, who's connected to what, what the conversation's going. You can see stuff coming in there. Obviously, it's on ham radio, so it's unencrypted and everything is in plain text out there. So, obviously don't put anything sensitive on there because it's going out to the world. Now, the other modification which I've made, we need to go outside for. Check this out. I've stuck a Diamond X510 up there on the pole, and it can actually go up a bit higher, but I tell you what, it doesn't need to at the moment because the signals I'm getting, the signals that I'm getting now are just so much cleaner. Like literally this will just connect instantly now without any hesitation. The main problem I was having before was noise on the signal. So my signal was actually getting out to the nodes fine and stuff, but the signals coming back just had noise on them, and Packet radio is quite sensitive to having like a lot of static on the signal. So with the Diamond X510, tick, that is solved, and it's got quite a lot of gain as well. So for example, if we go and try and connect to GB7 KUX, which we were having trouble with before, and we are literally straight in there. So that is absolutely amazing. And then we can go into the chat. There's quite a bit of other traffic going around at the moment because other people are chatting away. So I'm just in the chat now, and you can see I'm chatting to, there's me, Andy. You can see what I mean, what I was saying in the last video. You've actually got like timestamps, and you've got your names as well, so you can actually see clearly who's typing and everything else, which is really neat. You have to turn all these features on, but basically, look, these are all the other stations that are actually connected at the moment, and there's some nodes as well that are linked over the internet as well. Which it'd be better if they were over RF, but I think that's probably somewhere a bit of a stretch. So it's I'm going in by RF, and obviously the signal is so much better now. And we're just discussing some issues with QTerm TCP. Already, John Wiseman has made a new version of this software to basically sort out some bugs. Because I'm using this. I don't think many people are really using this software at the moment. So I'm kind of testing it in real time. But it's amazing. He just rolled out a new version last night, and I'm testing it out. It seems to be working a lot better. More people joining. Remember Brian from the other video? He's just popped in there as well. So cool. Welcome to the Matrix. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So I highly recommend the QT Term software if you're using the Raspberry Pi. It's just a lot easier to set up than having to. Well, if you've got a Kenwood radio with a built-in TNC, it's a lot easier to set this up. All you've got to do is create a Bluetooth connection, and then you can put your radio in the right mode, get a terminal going, or get QT terminal going on the Raspberry Pi, and it just will work absolutely fine. Gets you on, which is the main thing, because when I obviously started, and this was the reason why I kind of did that first video about it, it's just really confusing what you need to install. There's a lot of hurdles to jump through, which is kind of cool because you learn a lot in the process. But if you want to get on, the best way to actually learn is by talking to people, right? So, you know, the best thing to do is actually get on Packet Radio and start playing around, and then you can actually, you know, have conversations with people and they can help you out. And I'm really stoked with this new setup now as well. The new antenna is working amazing. I'm hearing so much better as well. Like when I stick it on the ICOM 705, it's amazing what I'm hearing now, distant repeaters and stuff. So it's been a big difference over the X50, Diamond X50 that I was using before. So yeah, exciting stuff. I've also put up a 10/11 meter vertical as well now, just a wire antenna, which is actually on the FTDX10 behind me at the moment. So you find me on the 305 regularly now. Last night I did some tests and it seems to be working really well. So if you want to come up and have a chat on there, I'm on those bands. Also 10 meters as well. The conditions have been really good lately. I'm probably going to end up sticking up some other wire antennas for the other bands as well, because I'm in this kind of radio mode now. But anyway, guys, hope you've enjoyed this one. Go check out the last video if you want to learn more about how to actually get on with this. And it will probably make more sense, because yeah, it'd be really great to see some of you on Packet Radio. Anyway, guys, catch you next time.